Chrysalis, The Family Adventure, S, Episode 76. Who are you when everything is taken away? A transformation you can't escape. Josh, voice shaky, pained. I saved my dad's life. I'm not a murderer. Jenkins, snarling. This ain't no country club, scrub. Let me help you out. Samantha, whispering, near tears. I need a body to hold, someone to let me know everything will be all right. Dr. Moorfield, calm, clinical. You've got to be there for yourself when there's no one else. Amanda, resolute, steady. I'd trade 30 years with him behind bars over a lifetime without him. In episode 76 of Chrysalis, The Family Adventures, the cost of resourceful choices finally comes due. Josh faces a brutal initiation behind bars, discovering that in jail, a hacker is just another scrub until a ghost from Amanda's past steps out of the shadows to offer a dangerous kind of protection. On the outside, the lockdown isn't just physical. Samantha is stripped of her connections and her phone, forced by Dr. Moorfield to look into the one place she's been avoiding, herself. Here you go. Chrysalis, The Family Adventure, S, Episode 76. Fade in. Int, the jail cell, day. The inmates are there in an uncomfortable tranquility. An inmate. Looking at Josh. So, what's your deal? Josh. Shocked, unsure. Scared. Me? Inmate. Yeah, who else? I know, Rybody else's deal. Duh. Other inmate. He means what are you in for? He don't know the lingo yet. Josh. Oh, I guess hacking. Third inmate, big guy. Hacking? Jam. He laughs a hearty laugh, bringing on others laughing as well as a series of COUG chess. Big guy. Let me get this straight. You went into other people's bank accounts, corrupted files, and they threw you in here? I thought they had a special jail for people like that. Another inmate. What's the deal, chump? Josh. Scared. Huh? Second inmate. He means like, most people get in for armed robbery, murder, rape. Josh. I am stealing when I hack. I hacked my dad's account and stole 10 thou. Big guy. You robbed your old man? That ain't cool. Josh. I saved my dad's life by firing a gun. Second inmate. So you're in for murder. Why didn't you say that? Josh. Because 1, no one got hurt, and 2, I never got caught. Fourth inmate. Moving in on him. In a menacing way. I don't like you. You think you're a big shot cause you fired a gun, but you didn't even hit anybody. And I don't like scrubs that kill their own dad. Pushes Josh. What are you gonna do now, scrub? Big guy. To Josh. Hit him. That's the move now. You don't fight, he'll massacre you. Hit him. Josh is paralyzed. The tension in the room rises as everyone is still anticipating something really violent. Fourth inmate. Hey bro, this is jail. This ain't no country club. Let me help you out. He decks a strong punch to Josh's face. Josh raises his arms and hands to protect, but too late. Blood and tears are visible. The fourth inmate lands another strong blow to Josh's ribcage, winding him. Guard OS. From another room. EY, don't let me come in there and stop a fight. Fourth inmate. You're lucky this time. Josh is sitting against the wall, a mess, trying to stop the facial bleeding with his hand, in too much pain to stop the tears. Fourth inmate. But he falls asleep. You won't be so lucky then. The guard enters. Guard. All right, let's break it up now. Jenkins, don't make me have to give you detention and hard labor by yourself. Costello, Stisik, come with me. The guard leads the big guy and Josh out of the cell. Int. Corridor day. The three are walking down it, a bruised Josh trying to hold his bleeding face. Costello, big guy. We got visitors. Lucky you. Not even 24. Josh looks at him, his mind on his bruises. Guard. I'll get you a band-aid. I'll take you to the infirmary after. I guess you're finding out quickly that whatever you did wasn't worth it. Costello. Hacking. Guard. Oh boy. Int. Jail visiting area day. The three men enter. The guard leads them to a couple of seats. Across from Josh is Amanda, who smiles. Across from Costello is a younger woman in tight shorts dressed stylish. He and Amanda notice each other and smile at other. Together alone across a divide. Amanda. Reaching her hands. Across the divide. So how's my jail baby? Josh holds her hands tightly like they're an irreplaceable treasure. Amanda. You just can't stay out of trouble, tough guy. Josh. Yeah, and who gets me in it? They look at each other, both knowing they're nursing a painful forced separation. Josh. Thanks for coming. I saved your life and now you're nearly costing me mine. But I can't imagine life without you. Amanda. Me neither. No other man's ever said such sappy lines, but I'm so happy even if it's chuggy. I'd rather have it like you. Josh. I wish you could get me out of there like you got me in. You can see what it's like just on face. She holds his hands tenderly. Josh, I know you're gonna find another boyfriend real quick. Amanda. No, I'm not. You still think I'm a loose woman like that. Looseness was forced on me. You see that guy you came in with? Josh looks to his right at Costello, totally focused on his visitor, then back at Amanda. Amanda. He was one of them. He was one of the better ones, though. Josh. You mean one of the guys who forced himself on you? Amanda. Smiling with embarrassment. Yeah, I guess so. Josh. You liked it, I can tell. Amanda. I mean, come on, he's huge. Josh. So he's better than me, huh? Amanda. Caressing his hands. No, no one's better than you, baby. I mean that. Size isn't everything. You've got a bigger heart. Josh. Well, a lot of good that's gonna do me now. Amanda. It is gonna do a lot of good. Those guys don't know you. But they'll see the kind of guy you really are and realize you're the kind of dude they can count on. Right now you're just a troublemaker pain in the ass to them. But they'll see. Just be yourself. That dude will protect you. Josh. No, he won't. He just watched me get beaten up and did nothing. Amanda. Breathing out frustration. Josh, you gotta get a hold of yourself. You were so heroic when you came for me and put yourself in danger. Now you gotta be heroic for yourself. Listen, they're jealous of you cause they see you're in a league way beyond what they'll ever be. Seeing you on there with them makes them feel the system rubbing it in their face. You gotta just show them you're a normal dude just like them. Josh. With recognition. So that's why they went crazy when I told them I was in for hacking. Amanda. Oh yeah, that's really rubbing it in their face. You should have made something up like armed robbery. You can't tell the truth in a place like this. Oh, I feel so bad for you because you don't know any of the lingo. You're probably gonna have to just find out the hard way. Guard OS. All right, time's up. Say your goodbyes. Josh. Reaching out his arms to her upper arms. Don't let them, honey. Pull me back with you. He reaches his body even further to hug and kiss her, but is forcefully pulled back by a guard with the other guard backing him up. Amanda. I love you. I'll come back every day. I promise. She quickly disappears through his backward pull into the prisoner's corridor. Int. Corridor day. The men are walking back silent. Costello looks at Josh with the trappings of a smile. Josh is again uneasy. They approach the cell. Josh's uneasiness increases. The guard unlocks the gate and motions the two prisoners inside. Int. Jail cell day. Costello moves into the center. Other inmates naturally move aside for him. Josh, on the other hand, tries to move around inmates and find an empty spot. Costello. Announcing to all. All right, listen up. Escuches retones. Hands off the new prisoner. Dejen de tocar el nuevo. Quien lo toca tendrá que negociar conmigo. The prisoners look shocked and not wanting to challenge him. Int. Dr. Morefield's office. Day. Dr. Morefield. How are you since the other night? Samantha. I'm so glad I'm here because you have no idea. Dr. Morefield. Oh, sounds like something big happened. Did you get raided again? Samantha. Oh, thank God, no. Well, it was part good, part great actually, and part bad, part really bad. He looks at her with interest. Samantha. We saw Billie Eilish. And it was right on the heels of the ICU problem and Amanda's secret exile. She was hiding, but then she showed up at school in the afternoon and that was a surprise. She said she had been trying to get work so that would help her stay hidden from IC. But her boss said to go to school and get her birth certificate, so they can't do nothing to her. And it was like the worst time for us to go to a concert, but it was our only chance, so we all went and had a good time. Except Josh and Amanda had too much of a good time. Plus Josh was pacing the floor because he knew he could get caught and thrown in jail. So they just started having sex in the middle of the concert. I mean, with their clothes on, but she had like a bikini, and you know how it is for guys, they just have to whip it out. I mean, everybody was having too much fun to notice, but I could see them. And it bothered me. So I separated myself from them and had this really big fantasy connection with Billie. I don't know if you know anything about her, but her lyrics are really personal and about the shit people go through, like all the thoughts people have about life and, of course, relationships. She sings about her anger, her pain, her desires, her love. I was grabbing up every word and even talking back to her saying I'd catch her if she fell. Dr. Morefield. Sorry to interrupt, but what happened to Kamala? Samantha. Oh, she wasn't there. It was really Josh's idea when he hacked us up the tickets. Dr. Morefield. Cutting off. Josh hacked the tickets? Samantha. Yeah, we figured we could save a buck or two and enjoy ourselves more. Dr. Morefield. And it didn't bother you that you were breaking the law? Samantha. We were kind of talking about it, but then just said we were being resourceful. Josh didn't think Kamala would want to go because we were doing it illegally. He said she wouldn't be into getting the tickets that way. But I said her fight is with the system, and we were defrauding the system. We both thought about that it was wrong, but the only wrong we were doing was keeping 3 people from going who would have paid for a ticket. And I was kind of on the outs with Kamala at that time, so I wasn't that eager for her to come. Amanda was the one who seemed to not care that anything was wrong. Dr. Morefield. Interesting the extent of the moral scale between Amanda and Kamala, and you two were somewhere in the middle. Tell me more about Kamala and what was going on between you two at that time. Samantha. We got into a big fight when we got back from the court because she wouldn't let me spend the night with her. I was so needing her that night, her closeness and affection. But she was so cold, it was late, we better just get to bed so we could function the next day. But I needed a body to hold, someone to let me know everything would be alright, the love I so needed to feel at that moment. Oh, don't let me go on cause then I'll get mad at her all over again. Dr. Moorfield. Kamala is a very personal person. She loves you and needs your love, but for her, it has to be in a dosable way. That means a way she can handle. You are a very effusive person. You wear your emotions on your sleeve. Everybody gets to know how you're feeling and thinking unfiltered. You love caring for people. But people can't handle all that even though your feelings are pure. Kamala needs to pull back at times to be by herself, not because she doesn't love you, but because that's her need. Your need is to feel the love of others. But sometimes you just got to give that to yourself. You've got to be there for yourself when other people can't. You love her, right? Samantha. Nodding closed-mouthed. Hum. Dr. Moorfield. That's what love is. Giving your partner a chance to take her own space, but it doesn't mean she loves you less. She was legitimately worried about losing sleep and falling behind in class. It had been a long, stressful day for her, and she needed that alone time desperately to unwind. What would help you is to be able to take care of yourself by building a core inner fortress so you can get through times like these without falling apart. Like calling on a friend to hang out with. Samantha. It was late, but Josh and Amanda let me crash with them. And don't worry, they had already done their business. I was kind of waking them up. But the fact that they accommodated me made me really appreciate them more, especially Amanda, who woke her brother up to insist he be there for me. And he was so accommodating. Break down into tears. I hate him being in jail. I wish I had been more tougher on him to not go. He's such a good guy. She really lets out a good tearful cry. Dr. Moorfield. Oh my god, so he did get caught. I understand your feelings. That's really rough. Your theme today is losing people, losing Kamala, and now losing your brother. You're really getting hit by the thing you're most vulnerable to. And this is why we are going to work on you being the important person in your life, the person you can always turn to feel what you get from others. Because it's really you doing it. It's really you giving yourself permission to feel better when others make you feel okay about yourself. Because I remember you talked earlier in our sessions about feeling pushed aside, discredited, made to feel unimportant and inconsequential to others. But the problem is you've converted this feeling into feeling unimportant and inconsequential to yourself. That's what we have to change. It's not going to be easy, but you've come light years already, so this is just the next step. Learning to turn to yourself when there's no one there for you. Samantha. That's just how it is now. My folks put me on lockdown for Josh going to jail. I can't see anyone. No friends, no phone, just school, homework, bed. Int. Bonnie's house, late day. Bonnie opens the door and Amanda enters. Amanda. Breathing heavily. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Bonnie. Perplexed. What's going on? Amanda. It's like torture having to see Josh through a window for just 5 minutes that goes by so quickly. I think we're trying to hold on to something that will be more torture than moving on. Bonnie. Then move on. Oh, zero. They just look at each other, in which Amanda clearly is not ready for that. Bonnie smiles a knowing smile. Bonnie. You hungry? Amanda. Why? You hungry? Bonnie. Nah, I'm just. Leaves it there. After a silence? Amanda. Do you want me to not talk about Josh? Bonnie. No, honey, I'm your friend. Talk about whatever you want. Amanda. Well, I don't want to leave Josh. Bonnie. That's obvious. That's gonna take a lot of strength and courage. Amanda. Well, I'm sexed out enough for my entire life. Bonnie. You and me both. Amanda. Really? You got hammered too? Oh my god. Bonnie. They really want to make you feel like it's a crime to want to be beautiful. Men are such beasts. Amanda. I know. And that's precisely why I want to keep loving Josh even if he's in jail, and I can only see him through a window 5 minutes a day. Bonnie. You're lucky. Some couples don't get that much quality time. And these are people that live with each other. Amanda. Wow. I guess I really am lucky. Bonnie. So what is it about this guy that you can't resist? Amanda. Everything. I mean, you can't see it just by looking at him. I mean, he's average. Good looking, but average guy TYPR. What happened is, you mind if I tell you? Smile shyly. It's a little graphic at first. Bonnie. Are you kidding? I'm dying for a juicy story. Amanda. Before he met me, he was sexting some girl overseas. And then his dad took away his phone. So his online girlfriend got mad because he couldn't pay her, and she posted his picture on a porn site. And one day when I was hanging out with Bryce in the schoolyard, there it was. Bonnie, it was so huge, I couldn't believe it. I would never in a million years expect this geeky kid to have a boner like that. But I'm serious. And he was on lockdown at the time. He was already banned from everything, not even school. Bonnie. What'd he do that was so bad? Amanda. He hacked into his dad's credit card, his school files. That's why he's doing time now. Bonnie. That sounds like a long time. You ready to hold out that long? How many years did he get? Amanda. They haven't had the trial yet. Bonnie. They're gonna have to plea bargain it down, or you're gonna end up being an old lady. Amanda. Stop. Bonnie. So tell me about you two. What happened next? Amanda. Well, I knew he was on lockdown. I had no idea how I could get to meet him, but I had heard he climbed out the window once. And you know where I live is no picnic. So I went out one night to see if I could get his attention through the window. Bonnie. Girl, you were smitten. Amanda. You should have seen the picture. I might still have it on my phone. She checks, clicking several times on her phone. Amanda. Nah, it's not here. So anyway, I went there. And I must have been there over an hour. I was calling out quietly, but so I just chilled there. Lit up a joint. That might have helped me feel the vibe. And then I saw movement. He was at the window peeing, would you believe it? Bonnie. Cracking up. I don't believe you. So you got a front row view. You got to see just what you came for. Amanda. Yeah, he didn't even know I was there until I called him. Then he got so embarrassed. They both laugh. Bonnie. You bad girl. Amanda. Yeah, he was so. He even said I made him wet his pants. But it didn't matter. I soon had them off of him. Bonnie. So it went really smoothly, huh? Amanda. Yeah, no mental games. Just a shared vibe. He was trying to show off how he could hack us up an expensive lifestyle, chilling on the world's greatest beaches. But somehow that never happened. But that's alright. He had it where it counts. It wasn't even that huge. But it was thick. His dad caught us 24 hours later in the middle of it. Bonnie. You mean you went for 24 hours? Amanda. Nah, but he could go a long time. Not like those assholes I had to fuck for mom's drugs who were like in and out. I hate those guys so much. That's why I really liked Josh so much. And still so. He cared. He wanted me for me. He wasn't looking for a cheap thrills. I didn't tell him at first about my situation. It wasn't until the third time I came over that I ran into his sister, Samantha, and we became friends. I told her everything. I was scared to tell Josh. I thought he'd kick me out, but it was the exact opposite. He really cared about me. Tears up a little. Bonnie gets her a tissue. Amanda. No guy had ever cared that much and showed me even more affection and tenderness. Bonnie. Wow, sounds like a keeper. You think what drew you to him was that he was in his own tough situation? Amanda. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe that's why I love him so much, especially now in jail. He sacrificed for me. I mean, okay, it was for his riz, his pure lust that we started up. But it was something else about him that kept me coming back. Okay, at first it was his freak. But it's subtle the way love sneaks up on you. I don't think either one of us thought that way at first. We both fell into bed long before we fell in love. But now it's undeniable. And I love it that I'm the object of his desire, even now. Bonnie. Of course. Amanda. Especially now, in fact. We've been through so much together, and this is just the next episode of us. Bonnie. It's gonna be a long one. Maybe even longer than the whole book up till now. But I get where you're coming from. You have what every woman wants. Except maybe the sex part now. Amanda. I'll trade the last 15 years of my life before Josh for 30 years with him behind bars. Bonnie. So you don't think the fact that he can't cheat while you can have something to do with it? Amanda. No, because you can tell a man who's on the level. He's that into me that I know even if he had the freedom, he would still want me only. Just like I want him only. Bonnie. Alright, we'll see. I just hope you're right. Cause a man locked up that long of course loves you when you come around, but once he gets his freedom, well, that's a long way off. Amanda. No, it's not. He's gonna get off. Bonnie. Alright, let me see how Fergo's doing. You want me to open the cot? Amanda. Nah, let me do some studying. Nothing else to do. Samantha had her phone yanked after the concert because they think she's responsible for Josh getting in jail. If anyone should be blamed, it's me. I was really pushing him to go more than she was. Bonnie. As she exits the room. You bad girl. Int. The house, living room, late day. Giselle and Samantha, both standing. Giselle. This is why you need to be on lockdown now except for school. And Dr. Moorfield. That girl's a bad influence. It's because of her that Josh is in jail. I wouldn't mind letting you see Kamala, but your father feels differently. He says you need to be grounded from all your friends because it's keeping you from studying. And I see his point. Samantha. All right, Ma, I get your point. Giselle. If only you had just stuck with Kamala and stayed away from that girl. Samantha. She has a name, Mom. Now, can I please go study like you want me to? She heads toward the stairs, her school bag in hand. Int. The house, Samantha's room, late day. Samantha is in front of her laptop. Image. What's up text being typed? Samantha, how are you doing? How's Josh? I miss you so much. I forgot I still have this phone, computer that we can text on. What site are you on the most? I will copy this from WhatsApp to Messenger, Insta, TikTok. Where do you hang out most? Can you score me like 10 gummies? I'm going crazy. Come in the middle of the night. I love you so much. New window. Image. What's up text being typed? Samantha, hey. What you up to? I forgot I have my computer I can reach you on. I don't have to sneak. All of a sudden, the door opens and Joey is there. Samantha quickly closes the window, revealing a blank screen. Joey. I just wanted to see how you're doing. Your ma said you were busy studying. Looks like you're studying your homework screen. Is this a class in home economics? Or are you studying computer homepage graphics? Samantha. Haha, you're funny, Dad. I just like to close my windows while I'm working so I don't overload the system. Joey. Really? I'll checking half. No 70% of what's stored on your machine will accomplish that very quickly. Let me take a look at it. Samantha. Oh, I don't want to trouble you, Dad. You should relax. It'll be too much work. Joey. Oh, not at all. You were having so much fun on it. I think I'm entitled to little fun too. Get your ass downstairs. You'll do your homework in the living room where we can see you. I mean, all of you. The part that's on the screen too. Samantha gets up reluctantly, closes her laptop, and carries it out of the room, Joey behind her. Joey. And it's staying down there overnight. Int. The house, upstairs hallway, late day. Joey. You can think of what your brother's going through right now and feel really lucky. Int. Josh's jail cell, dusk. The prisoners are sitting around in more or less of an ordered circle, Josh included among them. Jenkins, fourth inmate. Handing Josh a rolled cigarette. Here, Boozy. Josh. Well, if my name's Boozy, shouldn't I be having a beer? Jenkins. Laughing. Oh, you're a funny one. Josh. I'm not a smoker. Jenkins. Handing him something else. You'll change. Josh. Taking the candy. Thanks. Josh enjoys sucking on the hard candy. Costello. Your girlfriend bought you some luck here. Josh. Yeah, she told me about you. She liked you. Costello.
Sweet girl, la multa.
Josh.
What's la multa?
Costello. It's a name we gave her. It means like a traffic fine or penalty. You traffic with us, you gotta pay la multa. She was the multa. Josh. You mean for drugs? Costello nods. Josh. I love that girl. So that was what she was talking about and why she doesn't want to go home no more. There was a huge shootout there with IC agents. I got her out of there and they never caught her. I ran out of the van when they were shooting each other and got her out. Costello. You're all right. For a squeaky.